Hey everyone, it's Juna with Detour Shirts. In this video, I'm going to share with you Kittl's new Image Upscaler for AI art. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what it does, where to find it. We're going to compare two things together, one that's not upscaled and one that is upscaled. And I'm going to show you how you can use it for AI images that aren't even in Kittl. So if you're doing your AI images outside of Kittl, even though Kittl has some really cool AI, you can still bring in some AI art and upscale it as well. I'm going to show you the difference there. We're going to use the new artboard. It's going to be really fun so you can see the before and after. So let's get into Kittl right now and I'll show you everything I know about this AI image upscaler. Alright, so here we are on Kittl, kittl.com right here. There's a couple of ways you can get to it. The first way is I'm going to go to Tools, and you can see it's right here, AI Image Upscaler. We're going to click on it. This will give us more information on what it does. So the AI Image Upscaler, easily enhance image quality. You can see it's upscaling from this to this, and you can use it for all AI stuff. And it says right here, with Kittl's AI Image Upscaler, you can increase size and resolution of your image without compromising quality, making it all set for print in just one click. It will automatically upscale your selected image to a maximum of 4096 by 4096. So if you're bringing in a like 1024 by 1024, it's going to upscale it 4 times, and then apply it directly to your artboard in place of the original. So you can start right there. I'm gonna read some more and kind of show you more what is here. So before and after, so that you can see it's blurry and then it gets more sharp. It's adding pixels so that it looks better, right? And we're gonna see the difference here. You can use AI, you can see select AI art. You can also bring in AI art, I'm gonna show you that. And then just saying create high quality designs for print, because those of us that have used AI before know that a lot of times it comes in really small, 1024 by 1024, and that's too small for a 4500 by 5400 pixel size artwork. And here's some frequently asked questions. We're not going to go over all of it, but basically it says everything we read up there. I think this one was the minimum size is an interesting one. You can use a minimum size of 256 by 256. I think most AI things are not that small, but you could use it that small. So let's get into a new project. That's what we're going to do, and we're just going to start new. I'm going to do it 1200 by 1200 just to create one, and we're going to use the new artboard. So you can see I have one right here. I'm actually going to do 1024 by 1024 because I believe that's really the size that it comes in. It doesn't say that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is 1024 by 1024. So we got my artboard right here, 1024 by 1024. We're going to use AI here. And then we're just going to do anything. Let's do, since I have a corgi eating ramen here, let's do a dragon eating ramen. Let's see what happens. Eating ramen. Boom, just really simple. Let's see what it does. We're not testing out like the AI, how well it does, but although I'm sure it does really well, we're just gonna see what comes up and then we're gonna scale it. And I forgot to even check what style we're doing. I just hit it really quick. So random style or whatever the default style was. Let's see what it is here. Oh, that's interesting. So this is that image style. I think we picked it. I wouldn't use this for a t-shirt. So sorry, I should have done this better. I'm gonna use one of these clip art styles and let's do a cartoon instead and then hit generate image. Although this would work. Let's zoom in. I mean, we could upscale this. That's really cool. It's like real ramen. Oh man, what a good AI. And of course they had to draw. It kind of looks like a claymation dragon. It's really cool artwork. Okay, but I wasn't gonna use that for a t-shirt. I mean, I guess I could do it, but I like kawaii stuff, cartoon stuff better. So let's do that. All right, this one. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, so I'm going to scale it up to 1024 by 1024 because I believe that's the size it is. And if we come in here, we can see, well, it's kind of pixelated already. Maybe that's just the style, but if we zoom in, you know, you can see it's a little pixelated. Now, what typically you would do is you'd have another artboard here, so, or a t-shirt one that is 4500 by 4500 by 5400. So let's make our t-shirt size so you can see what happens. We're going to zoom out. So this would be our t-shirt size. This is the size that it comes in at. Now what some people would do is they'll take this, I'm going to hold down Option and copy it, and they would try and fit it right to the size here. And what's going to happen here is it's going to be a lot more pixelated, right? You can see kind of it's getting even more blurry as we get there. And so to combat that, we want to upscale it. And so the AI image upscaler is right here. I'm going to remove the background first, just so we can have them side by side without the white. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's knocked out. But one way to find out is to change the color here. So we're going to background color, yeah, it's knocked out. So let's leave that in there so we can see. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm holding down Option and dragging, so we got a copy here. So this is a copy of it, and I'm going to upscale this one so you can see the difference. And then we're going to put it side by side, and so you can see how much cleaner it is. Remember, this is taking a 1024 by 1024 and kind of sizing it up that way. That's not really upscaling, that's just making it bigger and making the pixels bigger. But this is upscaling, so you can see right away, even from a far distance, this is clearer than the other one. And this one would be 496 by 496, I believe. But let's just bring it together here so you can see the one and the other together. Yeah, see that? See how much nicer the colors are on here? Look at this line right here. It's not blurry, it's really straight right there. So this side is just a lot crisper and cleaner. Look how that works here. We're gonna move down here, right? So this is a true, whoops, this one is a true 496 by 496. All right, so you can see really easily that it works here with the Kittl AI images. Now I'm gonna show you how it works with something like maybe if you wanted to do AI images from ChatGPT for whatever reason, maybe you like a different style or whatever. Let's try it with that. So I'm gonna open up ChatGPT and we're gonna create something there. It's gonna be 1024 by 1024 and we're gonna bring it in here and upscale it. So here I am on ChatGPT 4. Let's say we wanna use Sticker Whiz again. I'm gonna do Dragon Eating Ramen. Let's do a cartoon. Dragon Eating Ramen. Same prompt, whatever your prompt is. It's gonna do it here. All right, so I have this one right here, Cartoon Dragon Eating Ramen. Looks pretty cute. I'm gonna download it, and I'm gonna show you how big it is here in the downloads. So if you pull up the downloads, this last one right here, I'm pulling it up and hit Command I, you can see it is 1024 by 1024, right? That's what most AI art is sized at the beginning is 1024 until you upscale it. So I'm gonna take this out here. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna just drag it into Kittl. I got my Kittl one open here. Drag it in. It's gonna bring it in at 1024 by 1024. And we're gonna use our little artboard here that's 1024 by 1024 to kind of show you the size difference. Whoops. Hold down Option and drag. Take this dragon out. Put this dragon in. And I'm gonna zoom in. So at this size, it's not bad. It's pretty cool. We're gonna make sure that it's right there. 1024 by 1024, right? We're gonna remove the background. You can do that as well for this one, even though it's not a Kittl AI. You can remove the background. Pretty cool. All right, and then let's see how well that did actually. I'm gonna change the background color. Wow, really cool. So if you need to remove the background as well for ChatGPT, you can do it here. And we're gonna upscale this. So we're gonna copy this guy and bring him over here to our bigger one, and we're gonna image upscale it. Although it didn't change physically in size, you can see it still looks like it's 1024 by 1024. It's actually 496 by 496. So let's show you the difference here. 496 by 496. It's actually this size, which would, I think, would be cool if it actually made it bigger, but I think for reasons, they have their reasons not to do it. So you can see when we zoom in this far here, it is cleaner. It looks as if I was zooming in this far on this one, right? Because this one's 1024 by 1024. Whoops, too far. But if we try and scale this one, the original, I'm going to just copy it here. See the size difference in the quality? That's crazy, right? So if we tried to just do this, which is not upscaling, this is just trying to make it bigger, we'll see again the difference. I'll zoom in here. This is the old blurry one. This is the nicer, crisper one. So you look at that. So the reason why, of course, when you're printing, you want it to print nice and crisp instead of all these little pixelation, whatever's going on here, right? You can see even if we zoom in here, some pixelation going on, but if we zoom in here, nice, crisper, a lot crisper lines, right? And so that's just going to make your design look a lot better on your t-shirt or your poster or whatever we're doing. Yeah, so there you go. That's the difference in size. You can do it with the AI in Kittl. You can drag in an AI and make sure that it's the right size. And I think it works great. The artwork looks really cool. You can see it's pretty, I like both of these. The Kittl AI has really come a long way, and it's really good. The cartoon style and all the styles, depending on which one you want, it's done really, really well. So love it. And then you can just put text around it and do that, put it in a box. But just make sure that you upscale your designs. If you're designing for this size, if you're designing for a smaller size, that's 1024 by 1024, this is fine. But if you're designing for a bigger size, which is 4500 by 4500, this is our t-shirt size, right? 4500 by 4500. If we move these guys off the artboard here, and we're using this, not this one, we're using this one, you can see that's big enough because we're gonna put text around it or something, or a graphic around it. This is the right size that we'll need. The 4096 by 4096, four times is big enough. Rarely are we going to make it as big as the size right there, but even then, it's still pretty crisp because you're going to you're not scaling it up as much as this one would be scaled up, right? So taking 496 to 4500 isn't a big deal as taking a 1024 to 4500. You're going to get a lot more pixels. So you can always size down, and that doesn't matter. But if you're trying to size up just by pulling this diagonal, then that's where pixelation happens, and you don't want to do that. So hopefully this tutorial is really helpful for you, especially if you're using AI. Like I said, Kittl AI is great. If you're going to drag in AI, you can use this too, and I think 496 by 496 is just fine. So there you go. That's Image Upscaler with Kittl, and you can use it with Kittl AI, which I would recommend, or you can use it with any AI. If you really like using some other AI rather than Kittl, then you can use that. It does take a credit, so be careful with it. Don't just keep upscaling everything. You're going to want to upscale the ones that you're actually going to use and want to make for t-shirts. Otherwise, if you're just doing it for placement, then I would drag it out. And if you want to do it for final, that's when I would use the AI. Now, if you want to learn more about Kittl's artboards, I used a little bit there, but I have this video right here about Kittl's new artboards, how to use it and when to use it and what to use it for. I think that video is really cool. Thanks again for watching. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.